lead singer Simon Le Bon, keyboard player Nick Rhodes, and John Taylor, who plays bass, join us this morning while Duran Duran's tour brings them to New York's Madison Square Garden. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Good morning.
A lot of people say your new album sounds a lot like some of the old ones.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's news to us.
They haven't been listening hardly.
Yeah, right.
You think not? You think people don't listen to your music closely enough?
I don't think the new album sounds, the last album sounds a lot like the first ones. It sounds like 5 years of development, you know.
Mind you, during 5 years, I think we lost and regained a certain musical naivety, which is present on the album.
During the 5 years or during the 18-month break that you took?
I think during the 5 years, you take that. There's a cycle that goes.
What have you been doing during that 18 months? Some of you were together, some of you split up, and you lost 2 members of the group along the way, so a lot's been going on since you began this tour.
Well, basically, when we made A View to a Kill, we decided to sort of split into 2 factions after that. It just happened very naturally for musical things, really. John and Andy did the Power Station, Simon and I did the Arcadia record. And then after that, we said we'd get back together and make another Duran Duran record. We thought we'd all be a lot more fresh to make it. And we did, but on the way, Andy decided he wanted to do
there was
solo
a bit more to
performance.
it than that. I mean, there weren't
quite a lot.
But you had some problems, didn't you? I mean, there were some disagreements.
Yeah, obviously, there was lots of disagreements, thousands of them. I mean, we had 5 years of disagreements. That's what groups are usually about, you know. It's not like a Buddhist sect. I mean, you do have, like, cross words with each other. And, you know, the thing that happened was the best thing that... It was the only thing that could have happened. Andy was a million miles away from where we were at, and so was Roger. I mean, you know, in their own ways.
Is Duran Duran with 3 members a better group than Duran Duran with 5?
Yeah, I think it's a group that will survive. The 5-piece, because of the differences of opinion and the differences in kind of feeling, would not have survived. This is...
No, it didn't, in fact, did it?
Well,
and it didn't, as history has proved.
No, and I think that we had to redesign ourselves now to be a stronger and more flexible, and I think probably a more artistic unit.
Yeah.
And
I think it's important.
Yeah, it's an important medium.
you look good in them, too. And I want to ask you about what seems to be a trend in rock music. Male rock stars that take on a feminine look with the makeup and the hair and all of that. Some of you have done that.
I think, isn't that something that's been happening in rock music?
Yeah, in general, exactly.
Since it started.
I mean it always has been.
Right back to the Georgia Peach, you know.
Why?
I think it's because there's a kind of sexual ambiguity.
Yeah, and a slight subversiveness. I mean, it's not accountancy.
And rock music's supposed to be a little naughty, isn't it?
Absolutely.
We like to think so.
What does Duran Duran mean, the name?
It means
us.
Yeah.
It's a group.
Where'd you get it from?
It's from a science fiction film called Barbarella. There's a character. Actually, an evil sex fiend.
Yeah, it came out of Jane Fonda's closet.
Yeah, right, the skeleton.
Well, Duran Duran is on tour, playing in New York. I wish you luck. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
We'll be back in...